On a cool summer day, a cyclist named Alex is preparing for a big adventure in the mountainous and scenic Switzerland. He is a professional mountain biker who loves challenges and difficult routes, but this time he decides to do something special. He will ride his bike up to the highest mountain in Switzerland, the Matterhorn. The first day of the adventure starts in a small village near the mountains. Alex puts on a helmet and a backpack full of cycling gear and water. He checks his bike carefully and sets off through the high mountains, surrounded by snow and green fields. The route starts out relatively flat, but it soon becomes more difficult as he enters a mountain path full of rocks and unstable soil. Alex has to use all his skills to control his bike so that he doesn't fall down while riding through steep and narrow paths. He thinks about all the times he trained in the hardest places, which makes him more confident today. As the hours pass, the route gets steeper and steeper. The air gets colder and the view becomes even more amazing. He stops to drink water and breathe in the fresh, cool air. The sound of the wind blowing through the mountains is heard everywhere, and he can see the valley and the village below. After a short break, Alex decides to continue riding. He knows that his goal is the Matterhorn, which is not far away. And even though the path was getting harder and harder, his determination in his heart allowed him to overcome every obstacle. When he reached the top of the mountain, Alex felt like he had conquered the whole world. The view of the snowy mountains was outstanding, along with the sparkling blue sky, the lake reflecting the sunlight from below. He felt the grandeur of nature and the accomplishment he had achieved. Alex smiled to himself. "It was really worth it," he said softly as he sat down at the top of the mountain, amidst the silence. But his adventure was not over yet. When he was ready to descend, cycling down the mountain required extra caution, as the slopes were steep and full of rocks. However, the increased speed and excitement of rolling down the mountain made him laugh shamelessly. Every curve and rock that passed made him feel as if he was flying over the mountain. When he reached the flat ground, Alex felt like he had conquered many things. He had not only conquered the Matterhorn, but also proved to himself that the greatest challenge was not climbing the mountain, but the determination and the courage to dream. And that was the story of a cyclist who not only cycled up the mountain, but also experienced the feeling that every step up the mountain was to overcome himself, both fear and fatigue, in order to stand on the mountaintop full of greatness.